you are starting to actually value yourself more maturely in communications today. And that is because you devalued yourself before in the past. And that really kind of blocked communication from getting what you really wanted and what you really needed. So the next 24 hours, you're really kind of maturing that. You're really asking for more, really asking for what you need out of life rather than just accepting, just what is given. With the reverse of the Three of Pentacles, I do feel like you've been underpaid, overworked and underpaid for a little while now. And this is actually causing you to take action because there is a lot of abundance just waiting there. It's almost like being put on a shelf or going like, come and get me, come and get me. So I do feel like you're going to get a lot of respect from this. So a lot of people are going to respect you for speaking up because you're not being in a demanding, horrible way. You're just being straight with it, going, I deserve more than this. I really offer a lot to you and to this position. So I really deserve more abundance in my life. So this is you reclaiming a lot more financial abundance for yourself. With the Seven of Swords, though, how you take action with that after it really depends on you. So the issue here is, do you use this as a chance to create stability for yourself? Or is it kind of like this ever-expanding goalpost? Do you choose to allow this abundance to build the real future you want for yourself? Or is it going to kind of get like kind of a little bit mismanaged, being spent a little bit too much on tequilas, or spent a bit too much on like the fun stuff in life, But I do feel like you're going to have some positive communication coming in to help you deal with that and help you to kind of understand of how to spend it, how to save it, so that you don't end up missing out on this opportunity. That's the biggest problem with people when they get pay rise, is they instinctively like start changing and upping what they spend it on. So instead of like, never eating out, they eat out like every week or something, and then also they're like, well, I'm still broke. And it's like, yeah, because your lifestyle's changed. You got the pay increase and your lifestyle changed. And I feel like that's the problem here. You're getting this pay increase and then your lifestyle may be changing and it's going to eat up all the excess. So be careful about that. With the King of Cups, though, I do feel like this is one of many increases to your money and finances over the next 12 months. This is almost like a slow but sure scaling, which is really positive for you and I really like. I just want to get one more. Be aware of with the Eight of Cups, though, that sometimes we can get a bit distracted of just the money side of it. So make sure you're focusing on your enjoyment of the position and the enjoyment of what you are doing in general, because you may get a bit distracted. So these are the Modern Lovers cards here. They're what you need to know about your love life that is hidden. I'll show you those in a second after I finish the all sign readings. So I'm going to do a reading for your sun, moon and rising signs. So starting off with Aries. So Aries, sun, moon and rising. What do you need to know about the next 24 hours? So you are racing in with taking action. You are not waiting around today because you are done with heartbreak. You are done with these painful resolutions. Like, no, I'm going to carry on the direction I want to go. I'm not going to sit around here and wait for other people. I'm not going to sit around here and wait for people to tell me what I should and shouldn't do. I am taking control. I'm taking charge. And I do feel like in general, this is really positive for you. And it's really allowing yourself to really get to a level of going, you know what? I'm happy with this. You know what? I'm going forward with this. With the reverse of Five of Wands, though, there will be issue with communication, of how you communicate what you want to others and how they understand it and how they communicate back. So take it slowly with communication. Next up is Taurus. So we've got Taurus now. Taurus, what do you need to know about your next 24 hours? So we've got the Eight of Swords here. So you're feeling a little bit abandoned, a little bit unsure about how to take action, but you are in the command position here. The other thing I would say, though, is with the Five of Pentacles, start focusing on the long-term goals a little bit, because I feel like you're getting a little bit distracted because you've got a lot of things you're having to take action on, and you're not being given enough time to focus on yourself. Trust your own intuition though, because I do feel like you already know people or situations you need to cut out. Go, you know what, I feel like this isn't my problem, I shouldn't be dealing with it, I should tell them to deal with it, but you're choosing not to right now. So be careful about that, because it is holding you back slightly. One thing I would say though with the Hangman is there is a lot of positive self-improvement going in, so you need to really kind of tap yourself on the back for that. You're doing a lot of positive reinforcement and a lot of positive progression. Next up is Gemini. Gemini. So we've got the reverse of the Magician card. Some of your negative affirmations will be causing you to create negative thought cycles or create negative thought patterns. With the Nine of Swords though, make sure your actions are taking you in a positive direction. So be careful about those negative thoughts leading you astray, because you have a lot of abundance here, but you have a risk here of turning this into, I want to say, like financial loss, basically, through those negative affirmations, through those negative thoughts, through manifesting your negative thoughts and negative ideas. So really get control of those thought patterns. Cancers. What do you need to know today, Cancers? So we got the Queen of Wands here. This person is not communicating with you. They're avoiding communication, and they don't really know how to communicate. I feel like this person is just afraid of saying the wrong things right now. They will eventually take action, but not right now. Give them a bit of a wide berth, let them figure themselves out, and then they will come to you. But there's this frustration of, I want to just deal with this now. And sometimes people are just too overburdened or too overwhelmed, and they just emotionally can't. And that's the problem with this person. They just can't. Leos. So we have got the Sun card. You're getting into a fresh commitment here with somebody who's going to really help you out. Communication is a bit of an issue with them at the moment. You're learning how to communicate with them. You're learning how to, interact together. But this person, although they don't know how to communicate with you, they do want to move things forward. They are trying desperately to build something with you. This is a really person that's going to help you with your future and theirs, particularly financially, but they're going to help you to progress as well. And with the King of Wands here, it's all about managing that communication. It's all about learning how to communicate together so you can really build something functional. Virgos, with the reverse of the Page of Wands here, your communication style is improving and maturing. Because when you are dealing with these losses and these interruptions to your goal, you're starting to learn to deal with it maturely, not allowing it to upset you and not allowing it to kind of pull you off port, because I do feel like the course needed to be corrected in the past and you would kind of get distracted by these issues and problems. The Six of Cups though, you do have positive progression coming in. It's just how do you deal with it when it goes in a slightly wrong direction, slightly off course. Next up is Libras. So Libras are next. Libras. So you're getting offered a lot of abundance from this person. They're wanting to bring you into their circle. They're wanting to offer you abundance. But with the reverse of the Empress card, this is a person that is very good at what they do, but they don't have the confidence. So they're worried about talking to you. They're worried about offering you to come in. And it's more to do with their own fears of things being stagnant, about things not moving forward. So understand when they do come forward with an offer, it's very hard for them to do that, but they do have a lot to offer you. They just underpin themselves, underplay themselves, and it really doesn't help matters. Next up is Scorpio. So So we have got the reverse of the star card here. With the reverse of the star card, you're really not feeling yourself today. You're not really feeling very hopeful today. Take things slowly. Give yourself a little bit of a rest day. Give yourself a little bit of time to recuperate, because things won't move forward unless you are in the right mindset. Sometimes we need a pause. Sometimes we need some time to kind of really take care of ourselves first. And that's kind of what you'll be doing today, is giving yourself a little bit of a time to relax, time to recuperate. Next up is Sagittarius. So Sagittarius here with the Queen of Swords here. You're choosing to actually get to the point of like taking control again, taking action. With the Moon card, this is actually you starting to get stability back in, emotional stability for yourself. With the Ten of Pentacles, this emotional stability is going to help you with your career and finances, because you're going to be able to react to more situations better. But more than anything, this is you starting to de-stress yourself. You've been too tense for too long, and now's that time to release that pressure and allow yourself to be happy. Next up is Capricorn. So Capricorn, you're feeling really stuck right now. Feeling like you can't really progress. With the Four of Wands here, you need more communication with others who have gone down a similar path to you. So this is either literally talking to people that are doing what you want to do with your life, or just going and watching vlogs or watching people talk about it, or reading autobiographies about the people who have done what you want to do, so you can really understand how you can face the challenges ahead. But you need to take a leap of faith. You can't just wait around for things to change. You need to take action yourself. Next up is Aquarius. So we've got the Four of Pentacles here. You're not really seeing what you are doing right now as some way to earn money. This is like, you're not really seeing your hobby or your thing that you just enjoy doing as a life purpose as a thing to earn money. But what is hidden is that there is a lot of abundance here. There is so much abundance to be had, but you're not really seeing it as something possible to earn money. You can earn money doing anything, it's just the fact of having that faith and having that willingness to go after it. And you will be given opportunities, and I feel like in the next 6 months or so, to pursue that. But you're having to shift your mindset right now, going, this is something people would pay me for, because I am that talented at it and I'm that good at it. So next up is Pisces. So Pisces. So we have got the reverse of the Strength card here. Not feeling very strong today, not feeling very confident. And that's because you've been worn down a little bit through your career and finances. A little bit of exhaustion here, needing a bit of a break. With the King of Swords, you need to start demanding that break and actually taking your breaks. I feel like some of you either have been working over your breaks, not taking your breaks, or just overworking in general. So you need a little bit more respite, and you need to start demanding that, because it's really not helping you. And finally, we're going to go on to these Modern Lovers cards. So with what's hidden. So we've got the Children card here. Some of you, this is literally talking about how your children is affecting your relationship. But many of you, this is more to do with like childlike behaviour. I do feel like you're in a period of happiness now with the Honeymoon card. You're enjoying yourself with your lover. You're enjoying yourself with a romantic connection. This person, though, is acting a little bit immature right now, I feel like. And they are getting distracted from serious things. So it's like you're having a bunch of fun, but then you're forgetting to do the basics, like, putting your washing on, put your dishwasher on, going to pay your bills. You're forgetting that. So be careful of that, because that will creep up on you and cause problems later on. By all means, enjoy yourself, but get those serious things done as well. All right, please do take care.